Good morning, everyone. It's April 28th. We're gonna check for queens for both of these hives and make sure they're queen right. Last time I did an inspection, which was not recorded, I noticed there were no queens. So probably my fault, but let's see if they've been able to requeen themselves. That way I could determine if I need to add a queen. So let's get started. A lot of ants on this particular hive. Look at all those ants. They're carrying some eggs around too, so they decided to make this their home. I'll be crushing a lot of those guys. We got lots of larvae on the bottom. That's a good sign. Even though I probably ripped it all apart because there's barely any room for this hive. Or not room for the hive, but room for them to do things in. So we got some larvae, which is good. Let's see if I could find a brood pattern somewhere. Alright, so we've got some brood down the bottom, so there's very little places to lay because they've filled this frame with a lot of storage. We got brood scattered about on this side. I suspect they're all drones, which is not good. We want worker bees. We don't want drones. Drones don't do any work. I think it's all drone brood. You can see there's a bunch of brood. So we might have a laying worker, which we don't want either, because that means they're not producing any worker bees, they're only producing drones. Again, I see brood, but the size of the cell makes me think that they're drones. Because all of the, they have like that bullet head shape to them. They're not like flat with the rest of the comb. This one's a lot lighter. Mostly storage. I do see some small brood, but like I can't tell if they're going to be drones or not. Heavy frame. I guarantee you all that's drone. I think we just have a laying worker. I don't think we have a fertilized queen. More signs of drone brood. The bullet shaped pattern is just like a good call out for that. All right, so 3 more frames, but I'm not gonna bother. I think we need to do a queen replacement for this hive. But the population looks decent considering they're minus a queen. But we do still need to rectify that. You could kind of hear them. You know, they're not really happy. They're loud. This is all storage. Storage on both sides. The population of this hive looks a little lower than the yellow hive at the moment. All storage. All storage. We got some drone brood on the bottom, but this frame is mostly storage. You see we got a few queen cells near the bottom. One that's been opened, so I guess there's a chance they might have requeened themselves, or at least they're still attempting to. This is that empty frame. It's all storage on one side. I'm gonna move that frame to the very outside since we're not using it effectively anyways. All right, so places to lay, but no laying. Light frame, places to lay. There's no laying happening. Light frame, places to lay. There's no laying happening. No brood. Queen cells near the bottom, so there's still a chance they might be able to requeen themselves. Other than that, I see mostly storage. All storage. The bees look great though. You know, there's no signs of disease or anything that I could find. That's all storage. All storage. No queen. There's no queen in this hive. I'm not gonna bother looking at the last frame. I'm already disappointed. Let's get this one bundled up as well. And we'll get a queen on order for both of these hives. Alright, so that concludes today's beekeeping session. We got 2 queenless hives, or at least one I know for sure is queenless. The other, we potentially have an unmated queen. So I'm going to order 2 queens, one for each of these hives, and we'll see if we can make it through summer. That way we can make it through winter. So we'll see how it goes.